school I was told to be sensible. And I often wonder what the teacher meant by that. And it occurred to me that she meant be slightly disabled so I can control you. And I was also asked, who do you think you are? Well, of course, if someone asked me, who do you think you are? The moment they ask that, I instantly forget who I am. Well, I don't know. I say, I knew before you asked me. And now I don't know. So let's just think for a moment of our senses. So what are your senses? We have sight, sound, we have smell, taste and touch. There we are. What does it mean to be truly sensible? To be sensible, what does that mean? That means really to be in touch with our senses. To not just look, but see. To not just hear, but listen. Not to sniff, but to smell. Not to just put food in our mouths, but also to taste it. Not at all, perhaps, as what the teacher meant when she said be sensible, which is restricted. I'm talking about being sensible, being expansive with your senses. What does it mean to be truly, really, truly sensible? To look and really see. To sniff and really smell. To touch. And really, really, truly, truly feel. You see, it all goes in. I'm talking to you now, and by means of sound waves through the air, they're going to your eardrum, bouncing off your eardrum, and then there's three little bones in there, the malleus, incus, and stapes, the three bones, and then there's the nerve, zip, up they come to the brain. Likewise with sight. You're seeing me upside down by means of light waves, flip. You flip me up the right way, because you see me upside down, you flip me up the right way in your brain, and so on and so forth through all the senses. As the five senses are working well, then the sixth sense kicks in, which is, of course, intuition. So you see, it all goes in. You're not a broadcaster, you see, you are a receiver. And you're receiving. If I come at you with a chair leg, then of course you're going to see that, and that'll go zip right in through your eyes to your brain. You'll have a chemical response to that. The brain then processes this, and so after the chemical response produces an emotional response in your system. The emotional response produces a physical response often a vocal response. So it goes chemical, emotional, physical, and vocal. It's the same with sight, of course. When I was expecting my first child, my father said to me, well, you've got to be responsible now. Oh my gosh and golly, I'm 41 years old. Responsibility. He said, no, don't misunderstand. Your responsibility is your ability to respond. And that was all. So you see, if actors are more responsible, if they're more receptive, they will be more responsible. So it all goes in. It all goes in. You could say, well, I'm receiving the environment and others honestly, and I'm giving back authentically and appropriately. I'm receiving honestly, I'm giving back authentically and appropriately. So we might say thought is abstract. Sense is concrete. Thinking is just you talking to yourself, repeating all the things that you know and trying to fit the world into how you think about things. Sense, however, is concrete. I'd always trust my senses to be really, truly sensible. And this leads me to suppose that sometimes we need to go out of our minds in order to come to our senses.